Hey, did you see Food Day recently? I absolutely love this article on a woman you're about to meet, Claire Mancha. She is, by her own description, mentally ill about collecting things for her kitchen. Please welcome to AM Northwest this morning from Southeast Portland, Claire Mancha.
Yeah,
good to see you, Claire.
I heard you say that about the mental illness.
I did. What we want to talk to Claire today about is about all the wonderful, special things you can find and use and put in your life every single day. But first, we want to pay a visit to your house, Claire, because your kitchen is unbelievable. We sent a camera out the other day, and we'd like to take a look at the video of, I think it's an all red and white
kitchen. And this is basically an overview of my Toyland where I play. And I have red and white as a theme, obviously. There's my favorite toy ever. That thing is as old as I am. There's my sink. It's a 1956 Wedgwood double. And I'm mad for kitchen magnets, but they have to be about food.
They have to be red and white?
No. And there's where I keep my doggy treats, and those are old. Those are from the 50s. That's a modern piece. That I found. I love that one. And
what is your philosophy about collecting for your kitchen?
Well, it has to be something that speaks to me. It has to be cheap. It has to be fun. Oh, there's my boy. Come on, Edward. Come on,
What's
baby.
your boy's name?
His name's Edward.
Edward.
He's a darling of my life.
And why the red and white?
You know, I don't know. I just fell into it. It was like, I don't even know why. And then I started looking for stuff and just accumulated and exponentially growing.
Where do you find it before we look at some?
Everywhere. Thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, people give it to me. It's just, I channel the stuff.
Got to be cheap, got to be fabulous?
Got to be cheap, got to be fabulous, and I must be able to use it. I'm not much for decorating. I have to be able to use things, because I like to do things all the time, too.
I can tell. And does Edward shop with you?
No, Edward doesn't like to run around in the car.
Oh,
He's a homeboy.
He guards the kitchen.
Yeah.
Show us some of the finds you have.
Well, I thought I'd keep it to cooking, since we're talking about that today. And I sew, I cook, I garden. And these are all the things I try to buy red and white: textiles, little kitchen aprons. And this is my favorite. It's all ratty and falling apart, but I love it. And here's some amazing, look, there's wiener dogs on this one. That one's cute. And he's
just like Edward.
Yeah, there's a theme here.
You're easily distracted.
I really am. And these are patterns that I use, and I'm mad for molds too, and anything to do with molds. And look at this, it's a chicken. So you could like do chicken salad or something. Is it? I thought
so how much do you pay for something like that? Where
well,
do you find
this one I bought on eBay and I paid for it. But the rest I paid, you know, some things are cheap. Cheap.
These cards, that's a mold for what?
In the 50s, probably because you have your bridge club over and you send them, give them little muffins or something out of it. Yeah, probably muffins, because it's a baking thing. It's
what are these things?
These are fabulous. These are a bread mold, and you make cylindrical loaves of bread, and it's a professional item, but the story with this is I have two of them. And the first one I really bled for. I paid $60 at a restaurant supply house, and it was filthy. It was just covered with crud. I spent hours.
Why would you pay $60 for it?
Because I'm in love with it. So, and then I spent hours cleaning it. It was just a nightmare. And then a year later, I found this one for $9.50, and it's perfect.
Where did you find that?
At the Salvation Army.
Salvation Army.
So, it's like gambling. You get addicted to the rush.
Do you use these things? I mean, do you mold bread?
Absolutely.
Oh, you do?
I cook. I do everything. And I'm also a pressure cooker fanatic, as you read in the article. I'm an evangelist about it. I think people should pressure cook everything.
Why do you feel that way?
Because it's fast, and you can cook the cheaper cuts of meat, and you save on energy, and they're fun.
How much did you pay for this pressure
That one,
cooker?
I think I paid like, I don't know, $5 or something.
And how old is that?
That one, I'm guessing late 40s, early 50s. And I have the book for it, and I forgot to bring it.
Oh, man. Is this the double cooker that was on your stove that you're so in love with?
And you know, I don't really use that. It's just so cute.
It's small.
It's adorable. Yeah, and that's a good point, because a lot of the tools from back when people were actually cooking in the kitchen constantly and feeding their families are small. People don't eat as much as they do now, I think. I mean,
and they were probably feeding bigger families.
Exactly. So
all of this stuff.
Toys.
These are antiques.
This is just the red ones. Yeah.
You don't use
Look,
these.
there's an ice pick.
You don't use these,
that
though,
anymore. No, I try not to. Well, this one I use, but some I tried not to, because, you know, the paint flakes off. And that's my baby Foley. He's so cute. I just love him. He's to mash things, you know, to make
Do you have a name for that?
It's called a Foley. The company
I thought you had
Foley.
named it yourself.
My little boy.
This is Henry.
Yeah, no. So this is a strainer, sieve, whatever, to make to puree things. But it's just so cute and adorable. I just love it.
Now,
Jars, all kinds of jars.
I do a lot of canning. I really want to support the U-Pick industry. So I can a lot of things. And then I don't like the modern jars because I think they're boring. So I buy the old ones. And the old ones, some of them still have all the circles here are all compatible with modern day canning equipment. So that's the good thing.
And where's a good place to find jars?
Oh, anywhere. You can find jars anywhere. They're very common. This guy I just picked up yesterday for 29 cents. He's from the 20s, and you can tell by this unusual marking on the base here. I don't know what it is. I haven't researched it yet, but it's very common in the old
From
glass.
the 20s, and it's
From
only
the
worth
20s.
29 cents?
Well, they don't know. That's the beauty of it. It's my perk for...
One more item.
I'm mad for syrup pitchers, and I have a bunch of them, and that one's really great. But wait, we have to talk about my cookbook.
All right.
Because I have a really huge cookbook collection, and look at this. It's from the WWF. Oh, my God, I love the
Are you a
WWF.
WWF
Oh,
fan?
yes. That should be good for
You're
some
all
front
right.
row tickets, I think.
What were you giving her, the full Nelson there?
You know, Claire, I don't think we've ever had anybody like you on the program before.
They do.
Would you come back and see us again?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Claire Mancha.
Don't you
And
dare try to take her WWF
No, it's signed.
cookbook.
It is
Who's it signed by?
The guy who wrote it, this guy, JR.
J.R. signed this? We got to talk.
All right, we gotta go. We'll be right back with that dance troupe we're having trouble
Palomalas.
pronouncing. Palomalas.
Got to show you what Claire Mancha left with me. Of course, we're big WWF fans. She brought me a rock poster from Scorpion King.
Wow.
Is that cool or what?
Yeah, you could probably fake an autograph on there too and frame it and
Probably
feel
could.
real important.
How hard is it to write the rock?
I think Claire could help you spell it.